If I want to sell or buy in Burlington right now, then I'd watch these 5 numbers closely. Burlington, it just had a reset, a real spring wake up. Not a sugar high market, not a bidding war circus like we had a few years ago, just a real clean shift. Here's some of the numbers. March sales hit 172 sales, which is up from 111 in February. New listings, they jumped up to 351, which is up from 253 in February. Days on market, they jumped as well up to 51. Oh, sorry, they dropped from 51 to 39. And the average sale price, pretty much flat right across the board. So that's the main story. There's more activity, there's more listings, there's faster movement, but prices not really going anywhere up or down, pretty much right on flat. So if you're a seller, this is not your sign to go get delusional. Yes, the market woke up. Yes, there's a bit of energy there, but no, that does not mean that you can just slap on a random price, take iPhone photos, and expect buyers to line up like it's 2021. Burlington, it still finished March with an average price down 10.3% year over year. Days on market up 56% year over year, and supply up 6.7% year over year. So the market is a bit active, but it still has its standards for sure. That means if you're selling right now, here's the important moves. You got to price it sharply. You got to prepare it diligently, and you got to launch it with real intention and strategy. If you do that, you can ride this spring momentum to a great result. But if you miss that and you miss those key elements, then you're going to become just one more of these listings that buyers scroll past, and you're going to sell the market. So that's what you can do if you're a seller. If you're a buyer, it's a pretty good setup right now. You have more choice than you've had in a while, more choices than you had a month ago. You have much less chaos than you had a few years ago. You have pretty good certainty in the interest rates. So money is very fairly priced. And because the price is basically flat month to month on the real estate, you don't need to buy like someone's chasing you down with a blowtorch. But here's the catch then. Good Burlington homes still definitely are getting attention. Don't confuse more balanced with everything's on sale. If you're shopping in that under $1.5 million price point, then everything's not on sale. Things are moving. That's how you are going to lose a great house if you're sitting around waiting on that inventory and not acting fast. You can lose those houses just because you're trying to save 10, 15, 20 grand. So the short version of all this is here. Burlington, in March, it got busier. It also got healthier, and it did not get reckless. Sellers have more opportunity. Buyers have the leverage still, and both sides both need an actual strategy. So if you want help figuring out what that strategy is for you, and you need help with your next move in Burlington, then book a free strategy call with us here at Found Spaces. We will walk you through your exact situation, what your timing looks like, what your price range looks like, and what's the smart strategic play for you in this specific market.